Do you want to get organized? Can you find any item in your home in 1 minute or less? And how long does it take you to do a regular cleaning of your home? By regular cleaning, I don't mean the deep cleaning that involves doing baseboards and walls and light fixtures and windows. Just the regular stuff, like wiping everything down, dusting, vacuuming, mopping, cleaning the bathroom, um, doing the regular kitchen cleaning. My home is just over 1,100 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and I have been able to get it down to an hour and a half every week. Of course, not including laundry time and changing sheets and towels and that type of thing. So how did I do it? Well, keep watching and I'll share with you the top 5 organizing rules to live by and a 6th rule to help maintain order. Some of the main goals when trying to get organized are to create function, efficiency, and I also like to have things easy to clean and be able to get to things quickly. So if I'm looking for something, I know where it is. Your goals may be a little bit different, but those are all, I think, pretty common with a lot of people. Now, the number 1 rule is you have to declutter first, and you've probably heard that before a million times, but you do not want to organize things that you don't want to keep anymore. Number 2 is that everything must have a home that makes sense to you. Now, Dana K. White from A Slob Comes Clean suggests for people that maybe think a little differently than your typical organizers, to ask yourself, where would you look for it first? If you wouldn't look for it first, maybe you don't even need to keep it. But when you're trying to organize things, you need to make homes for things that make sense to you. To me, I like to think kitchen things would belong in a kitchen. Bathroom things belong in a bathroom. Now, cleaning supplies is a whole different category too, because you have cleaning things and you have bathroom things, you have laundry things. So there may be multiple places where you could put certain types of cleaning products. But you got to figure out what works for you. Where are you going to look for things? Number 3 is to make zones in each space, whether it's a room or whether it's a closet or a drawer. This is especially important in a place like the kitchen, where there are multiple functions going on there. You may have cooking, baking, food storage, food prep, eating. You might have a separate area to keep your appliances in. There are so many different ways you could zone a kitchen. In an office, also can be multi-zoned. You have your work area, which could be a desk with a chair and with or without a computer, depending on the type of work you do there. You could have an office supply zone, which could be just a small drawer with paper and pens, that type of thing. Or you could have a larger cabinet that stores more paper and other equipment in it. You could have a file zone where you keep your papers, whether that be a filing cabinet, a drawer, or a box. If planning is something you do in your office, you could have a planning zone, which could be part of the work zone, where you have either a bulletin board or a desk calendar, or maybe you just use a planner and a notebook. Multifunction rooms are a large part of our living these days, and we need to have different zones for each of the activities and places to store all the items that are required. If children need a space to play, you might want to zone part of the living room for them to play in and keep the other part for the adults. Do you play board games with your family? Where do you keep your board games? And what table do you play at? You might want to keep that in a particular zone as well. Rule number 4 is to keep things close to where they will be used. In a family living or great room, TV entertainment may feature prominently for a movie night. If you don't stream everything, and you still use some of the older technology like DVDs and VHS or whatever, You'll need a place to store those things close to where they're being used. Place games in a cabinet or on some shelves close to the table where they will be played. In a kitchen, place your pots and pans close to the stove, which would be your cooking zone. Dishes, cups, glasses, and everyday cutlery should also be close to the dishwasher or the sink where they're going to get washed and easily put away. And finally, rule number 5 to live by is that most daily, everyday items that get used the most get prime real estate. That means they are easiest to access. Everything else that's you're not using all the time, they can be stored elsewhere in a less convenient location. So you know that cabinet above the fridge that is really hard to get at? That's where I used to keep my vases that I hardly ever used. Or now I use it actually for my backstock, for my pantry goods. I only need to get up there once in a while with a ladder to refill my regular everyday pantry. So for the bonus organizing rule to live by number 6, that is that you need to develop systems and habits to maintain order in your home. Open your mail by a recycling bin and automatically put your envelopes and your junk mail in there. Put things aside to shred if you need to. Put bills or other mail that require action on your part aside in a to-do file, or do it right away if you can. Papers that kids bring home from school can be put in a binder. I know a lot of things are done online these days, but they still bring home a lot of stuff. You still might have some paperwork that they need you to sign, or they may have a list of homework things that they have to work on. Get in the habit of making your bed every day. It usually takes, a minute or two? And if you have lots of little clutter piles around your bedroom, your room still looks relatively clean and tidy. And believe me, at the end of a day, wouldn't you rather get into a nicely made bed than have to straighten your sheets and your blankets and struggle to get in there? Do a 5 to 15 minute tidy up every night before you go to bed, depending on how big your home is and how many people are in it. If you're just a single person living in a little apartment, 5 minutes might just do it. Pick up any garbage or recycling and return any items to their homes. Straighten any cushions that are messed up and just do a general quick tidy. Stay on top of the dishes. Do a load every night, or at least fill the dishwasher and do a load whenever it's full. Stay on top of the laundry. If you're a family, maybe you want to do one load a night. And if you're single, you might be able to just get away with doing it once a week. And when I say keep on top of the laundry, I don't just mean throw it in the washing machine and the dryer. I mean, you also need to have the time to take it out, fold it, put it away, iron if necessary. Or if you're like me and you like to avoid that ironing part of it, if you take things out of the dryer right away, a lot of times you can avoid doing a lot of ironing. Keep a donation declutter box or bag handy. And as soon as you realize you don't want something anymore, put it in there. When it's full, it can go. If you want to sell something, list it right away. Just do it. Think very carefully before you buy or accept anything new to come into your home. Do you really need that? Do you really want it? Is it going to add value to your life? Is it just going to end up being clutter to you or a hassle to take care of? Do I have the space for this new item, or will something else have to go? If you already have something similar, ask yourself, which one do you like better? And pick the one you like the most to keep and let the other one go, or don't bring it home. And one more thing along those lines. If you are acquiring furniture or decor pieces for a home that you don't currently have, unless you're actually in the process of building or buying a new home, don't start collecting things for a life that you're not living right now. You may never end up going to where you think you're going to go. In the meantime, it's going to be cluttering up your home. And I hate to say it, but also wasting your money. Well, if you've stayed to the end here, I thank you so much for watching. And if you got some value out of my 5 organizing rules to live by and the tips on how to maintain order in your home after you get organized, give me a thumbs up there. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you, and I'll see you in the next one.